Hey guys, welcome to Code. So in this video, we are going to continue with our practical Git series, which is in the last video we learned how to initialize a Git repository in our new folder named new project, which we created in our last video. Now, what is our next step? Our next step is to check the status of the Git. Like where are we currently? So, if you remember from the last video, we have a new project, and inside that new project folder, we have three files named index.html, main CSS, and script.js, and we have very basic code like this. Like in index.html, we have a hello world, and script.js is empty, and main.js has a background color of Rebecca purple and H1 color of orange, which looks like this. So pretty simple, right? Now we will continue with it, and to continue with it, we will open our Git bash and we will write Git status, which we write in our last video as well. We will write it again. Now Git status shows that we have three untracked files. So basically, all of our files are untracked currently. Now, how do you track files? So you see, Git itself shows you a suggestion. The file says your files are untracked, and in the bracket it says use git add file, which by which it means file name to include in what will be committed. So I will talk about commits later, but currently basically it says you have to add your files before I can start tracking your files. That's what Git says. So we say, okay, Git, we will like add this file as you say. So how do you add files in Git? You use the command git add and then use the name of the file, which is git index.html. If you want to include index.html inside Git, if you want to allow Git to track index.html file inside your project. Now, I have done that. Now it shows LF will be replaced by CRLF in index.html. The file will have its all original endings in your working directory. So whenever Windows users like us have this error, you never have to worry about it at all. It's almost probably nothing. So basically, you don't have to worry about it. It's about line speed characters and carriage return and line speed in Mac. So it's basically a little different in both Windows as well as Mac. Mac uses CRLF and Windows uses LF. Whereas, as far as I know, that Git uses Linux or something like that. So basically, it uses CRLF, carriage return line speed characters, and that's what it kind of shows that it's like nothing even to worry about. So I will be discussing in any detail about it. So continuing about it, now we have used our git add index.html, and if we check our status now, it shows that we have a new file index.html and whose change is to be committed. So basically, what it says is that in green, if it anything shows in green, it means that file is being tracked, which means we have now our index.html file being tracked by the Git. But we still have our other two files, which are main CSS, script CSS, which are not being tracked. So how do you track them? You track them by git add main CSS and script.css. Remember in the last video I told you that you don't have to write your commands again and again, like using separate files. You can just use more than one file by giving a space between them. Now, okay, so you cannot do that in Git, I guess. So sometimes even YouTubers can be wrong. Now we will add git add main CSS, and we will add git add script.js. Script.js. Okay, so let me check git status. Okay, so now we have all three of our files being tracked by the Git. Now this is how you allow Git to track all of your files. So what is our next step now? Now that Git is tracking all of our files, like we need to change something inside our files. We need to add something or we need to delete something before Git becomes aware of, okay, so this is the change that you did. So that's probably Git is for now. Hello world, we will just write one more h1. Hello guys, or hello subscribers. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you. Now, we will write this, and now we will again check git status. Now, see, what does it show in the red? It shows modified index HTML, which means now Git is aware that inside the index HTML file of yours, you did some modification. Remember, we just did we just wrote one more H1 tag with the hello subscribers inside it. So Git became aware of that. Git now knows what we are doing. So, but it says changes not stage for commit, which is we will be talking in some next video of ours, what are commit and all those things. Now, it is tracking your file index with HTML. It is also tracking your main CSS and script JS as well. Now, if I write something in main JS, maybe I will change the background color of the body to probably blue or maybe blue violet, and press enter and go to git bash, and then enter the command again git status. Now it says your main css file has also been modified, so it knows it. Now, what is our next step? Now we know how to add git inside our project. We also know how to check the status and how to confirm that git is tracking your changes. And our next step is to add those changes, or probably you can also there is one more command you can if any of your file is modified, you can just write the command git diff. Diff is the shorthand notation for difference, and press enter. So it shows, okay, what is the difference. So it shows in your previous version that I had of yours, you had this written h1 hello world h1, but in the next version you added something. And what did you add? It shows a plus sign and shows that you added hello subscribers. So that's what you added. So it is aware of like each minor change of yours. And in the similar manner, it shows in the main css you removed Rebecca purple, and instead of that you wrote a blue violet as a background color of your body. So that's how you can check as well. Now, how do you get outside of it? Now you are stuck. You just press Q, and you then can get to your next step. So that was git difference. In the next video we will be talking more about git, and we'll continue from that. So like, share, and subscribe, that's a given, and thank you guys. Bye.